What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. Back in the house. And today, we're talking about the top 10 QBs for 2023 Flawless Style, baby. Flawless Style. That's right. That's the only way to do it, Flawless Style, right? Come on, you can't be half-stepping. You gotta full-stepping. No half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. That's an old Big Daddy Kane song from back in the day. A lot of y'all was probably sleeping on that. It's like in the 80s. That was the jam back then. But we're going to get into it, guys. I wanted to drop this video yesterday, but I wasn't 100. I wasn't 100, you know? I was about 60, 65. Now, I said, I can't go in here lackluster at my homeboys trying to, I can't be myself. So I decided, man, hold back. Hold back. So we're here today. And we're gonna get it done. Top 10 QBs, guys. We did the tight ends, right? We did the QBs. Now, next, we're gonna do the running backs. And this is gonna be the green, yellow, and red. I'm gonna take the consensus, the top 12, then 13 through 24, then 30, then 25 through 36. And they're going to get designations. We know how we roll around here, right? We done been through this rodeo before. So just to let you know, those are the next videos coming out, sprinkling some mock drafts here and there. But got to get this content out to you guys. And I don't want to mention something, but we're going to get right into it. So, Flawless Fantasy Football, top 10 QBs. All right? Now we're going to start from, we might jump around a little bit. I might want to get cute. I might, what they say, I don't know, I might want to jump, I'm feeling cute. I might jump around a little bit today. You remember that look? Feeling cute, I might do such and such today. It's some Facebook stuff back in the day. Y'all remember that? Feeling cute, I just might do this today. But we're going to start at number 10. I might jump around, who knows? So, the number 10 QB for me this year. Now, mind you, any quarterback to me, I find that top 10 is good, all right? Top 10 is good. Top 4 is like elite. Top 5 and 6 is good. It's like very good. And then 7 through 10 are, I don't want to say satisfactory, but satisfactory, they legit, so anything after that, to me, is not really worth using in fantasy, or if they are, they won't probably likely be, I don't deem them to be very consistent, or they may be, but they just might be a long shot, you know what I'm saying, so you might have to wait on them. Let's say, let's take Justin Fields. Justin Fields was trash, and people was drafting him, dropping him, using him and abusing him and kicking him to the curb. He was trash. I had him on one of my leagues. Was the third league, that one league that was in. I can't remember what name it was. That had all those thousands of players in it. And people was dropping him, and people were dropping him before he caught fire. And that's whoever had him at that time. That's who reaped, But let's get into it. Y'all heard Marlon Mack got hurt today too. Dude's so glass. Y'all think I be talking crazy when I be saying people glass. People that's glass and got these issues, stay away from them. You heard about Kareem Hunt? He went and supposedly he had a little talk he's met at the Saints, went to the Saints. Supposedly the talk went well, but then now he's going to the Colts. That's look shaky for Jonathan Taylor, right? No telling what's going to happen. Man, look, I told you, Jonathan Taylor off my board. I would let somebody else take him. I don't trust nothing that's going on over there. Anyway, this is the quarterback. Shut up, Flawless, and get to the damn quarterbacks. That's not what we're here for. All right. Number 10, we're going to start. Number 10 on top 10 quarterbacks 2023 Flawless Fantasy Football Style. We're going to go with no other. This quarterback was number 7 last year. We're going to put him on the list at number 10. And that's no other than Kirk Daniel Cousins. That's right, Kirk Daniel Cousins. Yeah, see, a lot of you guys probably didn't know his name was Daniels, but you're going to get a lesson here today. Mr. Kirk Daniel Cousins. You know, look, at the end of the day, he has Jefferson there. He has Hockenson there. He got my dog KJ Osborne there. He got, what's that one dude named, that one rookie? I'm not concerned about him, though. That one rookie over there. You know, again, you know, it's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it up. But too many people be up on these rookies, you know, just getting down on their freaking knees and just throwing their freaking doggone head back, ready to take the load. You know, it's like, come on. What they did in college does not necessarily mean it's going to transfer over, especially when it's legit people in front of them. Kirk Daniel Cousins is Flawless Fantasy Football's number 10 quarterback for 2023. Do I believe Kirk Cousins is going to have some good games? Hell yeah. I believe they're going to throw the ball more. I think Alexander Madison will be fine. I don't think Alexander Madison is going to be what Cook used to be, you know. So everything's changing. Everything's more pass-orientated. That's why the wide receivers are up like they are in the draft boards, and I don't see it changing, you know. Everybody's seeing that, hey, they don't give a crap about running backs, and it's all about the offensive game. I see it as this, basically, the NFL is like, I don't know, it was some years behind the NBA. You know how the NBA used to be defensive, but now it's like defense don't pay the bills. Defense doesn't have the ratings. They don't care. They just want to shoot threes. It don't matter if it's the guard, the forwards, or the centers. It's all about points. It's all about manufacturing the big play, you know, the three ball, the deep ball. And that's just how it is. So, you know, football's getting more finesse and less physical every single year. What are we going to do? Stop watching it or adjust? Sounds like adjust. Kirk Daniel Cousins is number 10 QB. Let's jump to number 9. Let's jump to number 9. And number 9, listen. This quarterback finished number 5 last year. People were sleeping on him. He had him in, you know, as far as elite games, but he was kind of consistent, you know. And I'm glad he did great, you know, because he just fit right for that system. And he really did better than what everybody expected. I don't think he'll be number 5 this year. But I do believe with the addition of the 2 legit wide receivers and another young wide receiver that they drafted, I believe this quarterback should definitely be in the top 10 again. I'm putting him at number 9, and that's no other than Eugene Cyril Smith. Eugene Cyril Smith, other known as Geno Smith. That's right. Eugene Cyril is Flawless Fantasy Football's number 9 quarterback. As long as he got DK, Lockett, and, you know, they got the Ricky and Jigba. As long as he got them, I think he'll be fine. He seems like he's really seasoned now. Not that many turnovers, playing within himself, and he don't have anybody over his shoulder. I'm happy for him in the right situation. You know, we kind of see why Russ was so damn good, right? Okay, you know. But hey, there you go. Number 9, Eugene Cyril Smith at quarterback at 9. Now, let's segue because we just said something about him. Now I know, don't turn off the program. Hear me out. You gotta take a chance. So what quarterbacks or what people that's currently on the consensus, because there are always surprises, right? So I'm gonna be like, look, what do I believe? And you guys know I believe certain things are kind of systematic, story-lined up and stuff like that. So for number 8, speaking about Geno Smith and everything else, and Lockett and DK, I'm going to go with number 8 quarterback for 2023 will be no other than Russell Carrington Wilson. Yes, Russell Carrington Wilson. Now, People like Russell Wilson, quarterback 8, man, come on, Flawless. You give me some bull. You giving me some bull crap information. Now, I might feel like that. With a name like Carrington, he should be sorry, right? Like Carrington. What the hell was his parents thinking? Carrington. Out of all the freaking middle names, Carrington. But here's the thing, guys. He got the same wide receiver core. He got Dulcich being another year. He got Julian Sutton. Patrick got hurt again. But here's the thing. I've heard he's been running more in, on the off season. So that might be part of the equation. But more than anything, I do not believe that Sean Payton is going to come to that team and Russ is going to suck. Nope, I don't believe it. I am sorry. Because Russ, I don't know if he just fell off a cliff, but how bad he was, because it kind of made sense. Because when I found out later, maybe I found this out like a couple months or so ago. Well, maybe I knew at the time, but I forgot. I wasn't paying attention to it. That Russell Wilson was the favorite for MVP last year. Russell Wilson. And I'm like, no wonder he did suck it. You know what I'm saying? Vegas had to get paid and stuff. Had to get people money. So now they got Sean Payton coming over. Mr. I had Drew Brees all my life. And they're just not going to say him there. It kind of reminds me of Tony Dungy. When Tony Dungy got let go, fired, whatever happened to him. And then they brought in Chucky. Or, it happened in a couple other situations too, where, what was that? The Miami situation. No, Miami wasn't shaking up, but they did okay and stuff like. When a coach is already there and the team is good, and then they ship that coach off for this, somebody come in and just kick him up the next level. Denver's defense was legit. As sorry as Denver's offense was, Denver's defense was legit, even with the crappy offense. So far as points per game and everything. So if they can even get right, halfway right that ship, Denver should be pretty good. I think Russell Wilson's going to have some big, they brought over P. Ryan, so they got somebody that can pass, so he's going to get cheap yards and stuff. We'll see what happens, to the other glass boy. I advise you not to touch because he's going to glass out, but hey, so that we will talk about that when it comes to running backs. But I believe Russell Carrington Wilson is now Flawless Fantasy Football's number 8 quarterback off the board. Number 7, we're going to go with no other than, I just love this team. I believe this team is ascending. The offense is ascending. I didn't like this quarterback at all in college. I didn't like him rookie year. But I believe in his ascension. He showed me enough, and they brought the weapons over for him. I like everything he has on offense. Number 7 is no other than William Trevor Lawrence. Flawless Fantasy Football's number 7 quarterback on the board. I'm going to be honest with you. Worst case, if it came down to it, I'd pick Trevor Lawrence. I really would. Because I believe he's just going to have to throw. That team's not based around running. Well, none of the teams are. But he's an ascending talent. I believe they want to do what they got Ridley over there. Rave reviews on Ridley. I don't know if I'm going to be dealing with Ridley. But you got Ridley, Christian Kirk. You got Zay Jones. Evan Ingram got paid. Running back can catch out the backfield. Plus, Trevor got some legs on him. He like to move around. So Trevor can really easily get up in here. Trevor probably can get around by 6, maybe even 5. Hell, if Geno got 5 last year, definitely Trevor Lawrence can get it. So he's kind of moved up into this 5-6 area to me. But for video's sake, I'm going to leave it at number 7. Trevor Lawrence, Mr. William Trevor Lawrence. Number 6, we're going to go with no other than Justin Fields, okay? Now, he needs to stay healthy. He can easily be higher if he stays healthy. I do love the fact that they brought over DJ Moore. Am I a big DJ Moore fan? Everybody knows I'm not, So DJ Moore is DJ Moore. But bringing over a solid running back to be able to help Fields move the ball down the field, it's an upgrade at the number one wide receiver position on the team. You can move Mooney back to his role as a field stretcher. You know, you got kind of the Claypool type guys and stuff like that, and Cole Clement that could help him move the ball, plus with I think a pretty sound run game. So I like Justin Fields there. I like for him to be able to be a needle mover and win weeks. Now, I'm not in the business of chasing those stupid 40-something, 50 points games he had last year. But with the way he rushed the ball last year, man, good things can happen. With Mr. I'm sorry, man, I did dirty. Mr. Justin Skylar Fields at number 6. Now, we're going to jump to number 3. Number 3 on my list. And this is about where this guy should go. I'm not going to give him number 2, and I'm definitely not going to give him number 1. But he definitely warrants this position. And that's no other than Jalen Alexander Hurts. Easy. Jalen Alexander Hurts. At number 3. Got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. But, you know, it's like both of those guys were top 12 wide receivers last year. And you had Dallas Goedert. He can run. He steals goal lines like he ain't nothing but the black Josh Allen. Black Josh Allen, and Josh Allen is Josh Allen, I ain't going to say Josh Allen is the black freaking Jalen Hurts because Josh has been at it longer than Hurts. So Hurts, you the black Josh Allen. Yeah, it's just what it is, you know. I'm not going to, Josh Allen get the props around here, long term. So I just believe, Mr. Alexander Hurts easily gets the 3 spot. So I'm okay with picking him, even though I think I'd probably pick one of the other guys over him. I'm a San Fran guy, so it is what it is. He be saying back there, blue 42, blue 42, blue 42, with his cadence and stuff like that, it's all good. I like Jalen Hurts. So we'll see what happens. Let's go here. Let's see where I bounce around at. Let me pause real quick, and I'm gonna give an honorable mention. I'm gonna give 2 honorable mentions. 2. Those 2 honorable mentions to me this year would be Brock Richard Purdy. Now I know you'd be like, what? Yeah, Brock Richard Purdy. I like Purdy this year. Purdy's got, if Purdy starts him, which I believe he is, because I'm not a Trey Lance fan. And he just got the Christian McCaffrey another year. If everybody stays healthy, which everybody likely won't, if I'm believing the narrative that San Francisco is going to do well and they'll be in the Super Bowl this year or next and win a championship, I would have to say Purdy has a lot to do with it. And think about the storyline. Mr. Irrelevant, going to the Super Bowl and winning it. Purdy, honorable mention. Number 2, I give an honorable mention to Tua. Because if Tua stays healthy, Tua will outproduce these guys. And Tua will probably be floating in quarterback 6 through 8 if he stays healthy. Because when you have those 2 wide receivers, again, if you stay healthy and you have 2 top 12 wide receivers, you're going to make things happen. I like Tua this year as an honorable mention. If I had a top 12, Purdy and Tua would be in it. Okay? But if things fall just right, Tua could easily be in it if he's healthy. And Purdy can possibly be finagling in this area, but not much more, I don't think. Because these other guys, they'll have more experience than him. So, we're going to go with number 5. And number 5, we're going to go with, I believe he He has the same type of wide receiver core that he always has. We'll see if his Pro Bowl tight end stays healthy. Young wide receiver that's out of the draft that everybody's excited about. A washed-up glass wide receiver that probably won't play 4 or 5 weeks. But number 5 for Flawless Fantasy Football, top 10 quarterbacks in 2023 is no other than Lamar Demetrius Jackson. Lamar Demetrius Jackson. Demetrius. That's right, Demetrius. See, I'm giving you game that a lot of people don't know. You know, you need to know these people personally because a lot of these people are going to be on the team. So if you know their middle name, they might be able to give you some extra fantasy juice. You know? So look, Lamar, I don't think he wants, they got a new system over there. They want to throw more. Lamar's always going to run. Okay? He's always going to have a safe floor. He had based on the games he was healthy last year, he was definitely in the top 5 or top 6. I would damn near say top 5. But he got paid. A lot of the quarterbacks got paid. And I believe that he's going to show his right. Show you right. This coming fantasy football season, anybody that's picking, anybody in the top 7 definitely should feel like they have a stud on their hands. Every week type of stud, in my opinion. So we're going to go with number 4. Number 4, as you probably can know already, is no other than Mr. Joseph Lee Burrow. Mr. Joseph Lee Burrow. Now, Burrow got a little lower body injury right now. I am not concerned. When you have Chase, Higgins, and Boyd, I am not concerned, okay? Not concerned at all. And, they got Mixon over there. They're supposed to dump stuff down to Mixon. Whatever. I believe in Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow actually finished number 4 last year. I got him back here at number 4. Man, if he actually ran the ball a little bit, he can bump up to number 3 or number 2. But these other guys just run too much. But Burrow's safe. And I'm not worried about his lower leg injury. Hell, he didn't need to play in the preseason anyway. He probably wouldn't have played anyway. Not much to say about Mr. Joseph Lee Burrow, quarterback number 4. Now, before we decide who's going to be number 1 or number 2, I want to first say, if you're one of these players, if you're a known SBD, Kanoa Built, Ill Phil, Joey T, Zach Seaman, John Scotty, or yours truly, Flawless, make sure you say what's up in the comments, but you guys make sure you don't answer this question because the 8th position, the 8th seat in the Flawless Fantasy Football Listener League is up for grabs, okay? And if you know what it is, you must like the video, must be a subscriber, and to be the first to answer in the comments, all right? Like the video, be a subscriber, and the first person that comments correctly in the comments. So, and how we're going to do that is, we're going to say, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, and then after you do that, you can come back and see who's going to be the number 1 and number 2 quarterback, all right? But for now, we're going to say, what was the cadence that I said earlier behind the line of scrimmage when I was talking about a particular quarterback? What cadence did I yell 2 or 3 times? Put that in the comment section. The first one gets it and then likes the video, and as a subscriber, gets the 8th slot in the Flawless Fantasy Football Listener League. Do that now, come right back. If you're not interested in that, let's go to number 1 and number 2. Listen, I am not in the business of besmirching this guy. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you know. At the number 1 spot, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put Patrick Mahomes. Okay? I'm going to put Patrick Mahomes, and I'm going to tell you why. Patrick Mahomes He just gets it done, okay? As long as you got Kelsey, as long as they act like nobody can guard his freaking old ass, guess what? And Andy Reid's the coach. MVS, Tony Scott Moore, it's good that he doesn't have a wide receiver that he just hyper targets like that. He gets it done. He got a running back in McKinnon that he could trust to get easy touchdowns to. They do those little plays. When they get down to the goal line, they don't run it in down there. They hut and do the little flip passes and do this little easy crap. And, it's like a damn handoff, but it gives Patrick Mahomes the 4 points for passing touchdowns. Andy Reid cares about his fantasy production. May it not be fantasy production, they care about his numbers. So that's why he got to get to number 1. Number 2 is no other than Josh Patrick Allen. J.P. Allen. I'm going to go ahead and put J.P. Allen. People know, who the hell is J.P. Allen? His name is Josh Patrick Allen. As long as he has Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, he has Dawson and Dalton Kincaid, I believe he should be just fine, man. He's going to do his due. That dude runs it in just as much as Hurts, if not more. But Josh Hurts running in more. But Josh get more of passing stuff, passing yards. Got more of a passing upside, in my opinion. And, like, Philadelphia, they'll be whipping on the team and they'll take their break, then let the defense have it. Buffalo don't be having that problem. Oh, damn, I messed my damn thing up. Buffalo don't be having no problem because even though Buffalo should have a legit defense, they don't really be having one. So there we go. Top 10 quarterbacks. No other than Patrick LeVon. Oh, there you go. Patrick LeVon Mahomes. Patrick LeVon Mahomes the second. LeVon Holmes. Oh, I don't know what these people are thinking. And number 2 is Josh Patrick Allen. Number 3 is Jalen Alexander Hurts, Joe Burrow, Demetrius Jackson, Skylar Fields, William Trevor Lawrence, Russell Carrington Wilson. Number 9 is Eugene Cyril Smith. Number 10 is Kirk Daniel Cousins. Honorable mentions are Brock Richard Purdy and Tua Tagovailoa. This concludes another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the video. We finna jump into running backs. And after we do the running backs, I'm going to push this content out strong. I'm pushing it out strong. Okay? I'm going to push that I'm going to push it over like pushing over the back and slapping the content strong. Treat it like a freaking, this is a family show. Don't get too silly. Can't make it seem like I'm talking to my homeboys. I am talking to my homeboys, but damn it, I'm on a platform. Flawless Fantasy Football, where you hear what you need to hear, where you need to hear, not what you want to hear. See you on the next video. Holla at your boy. Flawless.